Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to another Pioneer video. In this one, I have made some more notable changes after going 1-4 in the last league. Did not feel good. I wanted to make some, not necessarily drastic changes, but definitely some changes that I feel like will benefit us in the long run. You can see primarily I have trimmed down the Wrens, I have trimmed down one Wayfinder, and then basically just brought in the Scrap Gorger plus Invoke Despair package. Not going full in with the 4 Scrap Gorgers, just going 3-3 split of Wayfinder and Scrap Gorger. I think this is pretty interesting. I kind of had the thinking of like you either play one or the other, as I feel like they kind of do similar things and just kind of fix our mana. Obviously Wayfinder is a bit more aggressive, but I kind of came to the revelation that maybe we just play both of them in this 3-3 split, or 4-4 and some number of screws, I'm not sure. And yeah, hopefully this is interesting. Again, I think that the Invoke Despairs do work well in the colors, and a lot of the 5-0s have had 3+ Invoke Despairs in the main, and so I think I like this card. I think I'm gonna try it out more, as I've tried it out a lot in the past. It's for sure dead in a lot of matchups, but after doing some more testing after Monday's video, I have found that this card is quite nice for us, and I think it definitely adds like the pressure that we need. Wayfinder, despite being a nice 2-drop threat that's offensive, even more so than like a card like Scooz on turn 2, just didn't really provide the pressure that we needed, and I think that the Invokes just kind of going over the top will provide more of a way to end the game, basically. Trimming down the Wrens as well. Was a little disappointed about this card in the last league. I think that's still strong and it's great against the grindy matchups, but just otherwise it's kind of lackluster and doesn't really do much. Same thing with the Lilianas. I think 2 and 2 is fine for us right now. But yeah, other than that, deck looks pretty much exactly the same. I guess the other notable thing being the Field of Ruin. A lot of commenters from last league said that they want to be seeing this card, and so I kind of feel the same way. It does synergize quite nicely with Wayfinder. I just blowing up main lands, other utility lands is going to be quite nice. I have missed this card a lot, and then just incentivizing Revolt on Fatal Push is going to be quite nice as well. So yeah, definitely thank you guys for bringing that up, as I kind of forgot about that card. Sideboard has changed slightly. I was a little disappointed about the Leyline of the Void in the last league. We didn't come across too many matchups where it was relevant, but I still want to test it out, get some more data on it. Otherwise, pretty similar. Add it in the Ritual of Soot's back in. I think this is kind of a necessary evil. You know, we do have 8 2-drops that does not synergize well with, I guess, the Gliss as well. But I think it's just like a necessary evil. There are so many really hyper aggressive decks in the format right now, especially after a new set comes out. I think a lot of players are just going to play aggro, and so I kind of want to become prepared for that. And then the one of Shieldred, Diego commented about this card just having one in the sideboard, great against the grindy matchups. We already have a pretty nice Rakdos matchup or / grindy matchup just in the main deck with the 4 Invokes. But I think just having the one extra Shieldred for those grindy matchups will be nice. And then he also said that this is great against the Atraxa decks, which I do agree, and any other deck that wants to be filling in the graveyard and has some sort of a value plan, as that will allow us to flip this card pretty efficiently and effectively early on, which is of course nice. 5 mana is a lot, but I think of course the 25 lands, Scrap Gorger, Wayfinder should be fine. That being said, though, hopefully we do have some more success in this league. I've had high hopes for these cards, and hopefully we could kind of hit a nice spot moving forward. We also have 2 new patrons. We have Andrea at the Cat Flayer tier, and then Pedro at the Dumpster Trespasser tier. So really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Alright, here we are for round number 1 on the play, fortunately. And yeah, nice hand. No double green for Ren. I think that should be fine, though. We still have turn 2 Wayfinder. Or I guess Scrap Gorger. Do have that choice. I think typically, well, I think with this hand we don't necessarily need the mana from Scrap Gorger. It's not like we have, oh, okay, we'll just decay now. It's not like we have like a Shieldred in hand that we would want to get out early. So I think Wayfinder, like on average, would be a bit better, or would be the play. But here it's just decay pretty easily. Unfortunately, it looks like mono green. Scrap Gorger is good against them, but like Ren isn't the best. We just basically just want to be seeing like removal. Okay. Not like the best turn 2 from them though. Oh, okay, yeah, and actually Invoke is notably good against them as well. Can have turn 4 and Invoke here if we hit a land off the top. Would need to be a black untapped land, but yeah. I'd imagine they have Old Girl Troll in hand, but yeah, we'll see. Cura, okay, that's fine. Ah, did not hit the land. Okay, so now what are we doing? Just play Ren. Like Ren's like the most mana efficient play. Definitely don't think I'm leaving up Field of Ruin. We can just go like Wayfinder Scrap Gorger. Guarantees Invoke next turn. Yeah, it doesn't sound terrible. Okay, sure. Down for that. Then I think I'll just exile my own Decay. If this were like a Cavalier. Oh, I did not mean to play that Screws Out. My bad, you guys. Should be fine otherwise, but definitely meant to play Wayfinder. Yeah, if this was like a Cavalier or something else, then I would exile it. In the face of course, a Cavalier in the future, but yeah. Okay. So Invoke looking fantastic here. Oh, okay. Plus something else? 2-drop? Nothing. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so like a bit unfortunate that we didn't draw land, as you know, actually may just not use Invoke Despair this turn. I think Decaying, because we can't exile, we don't have enough mana to exile the troll, so I think maybe just like Decay Troll is a bit better. We could also play Ren thereafter. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. And then, yeah, just like definitely with them having like awkward mana and Cure in play, definitely don't want them to have that flip half of the troll. And then, so we can like just play Wayfinder instead of Ren, but I think I'll go for the Ren here. Yeah, I guess take out that Beseiju. Also like fixes our mana for what that's worth. And then I will just plus on nothing. So if this was a Wayfinder, it still, you know, would be the same effect. So not too worried about that misplay there, but I don't know what was going through my head there. So yes, stabilized so far. They could have a Cavalier this turn. Pelucranos. Okay, draw a card. Land. Pass. Okay. So now I think is prime Invoke Despair time. Wow, another Invoke Despair is very nice for us. Definitely am glad I played out the second Scrap Gorger with these draws. But yeah, I think this is pretty easy. Invoke Despair here. Luckily this turn we don't have to exile anything. Anyhow, I'll just exile these both now. It's fine. That is, exile anything that would have a die trigger. Okay. No land off the top, that's okay. Yeah, Wren's, they kind of do nothing here, honestly. Definitely not a good card in this matchup. But, like Scrap Gorger and Invoke Despair definitely are great in this matchup, so I'm definitely glad to see or have these cards around. Okay, fair enough. So, hoping to draw land so we can go invoke plus exile. I think we're due to draw land though. You know, pretty impressive that we were doing this on, okay, doing this on 3 lands. Wayfinder, yuck. So well, I guess we can just like exile. What would we want to exile? Probably just like Kiora plus Old Growth Troll. And they would get back Pelucranos. Is that okay? Or would we rather have them have Kiora? I guess probably Kiora. Although they do have Nykthos, they don't really have much devotion. So I think I probably am supposed to go for that. So Troll and Pelucranos. I guess just like the devotion pieces. Seeing that Nykthos. Hopefully we draw land now though. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so get back Kiora. So Kiora is on top of their library. If they choose to. Okay, they do. Guess I'll play out Pathway and attack. And you know what? I think I'm supposed to exile right now. Have 2-turn clock here. And yeah, both Scrap Gorgers are 3/3s now, I suppose, as well. So yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. Probably just overthinking this. I guess Wren doing a little bit of something, but yeah, still pretty disappointing. Okay. So probably their best play, but I think we're still fine. We have, yeah, like we still have lethal with this, so that's fine. Okay. Scrap Gorge is just like so good in this matchup. It's insane. I was really lucky enough to draw them plus the double invoke. Okay. Cool. Definitely feels nice to get mono green out of the way, at least game 1. So what are the bad cards in this matchup? I guess Wren. Invoke's good, Shieldred's good. Liliana on the draw may be questionable. Wayfinder as well is a little questionable. I want all my removal. I think Shield Root and Glycer are like good enough. Probably want Terror Thunder. Do we want Shield Rid? Maybe good enough. I think I want maybe like 3 Leyline against them. Then how about we go like 1 Shield Rid, 1 Liliana? I think that should be fine enough. Duress probably is a no. Yeah, I guess that. No, I'm not gonna bring in Ritual Sit. Okay. And then yeah, Terror Thunder is fine as well, I think. Okay, there's Leyline, Thoughtseize, Scrap Gorger. No removal. We are on the draw as well, but I think I'm for sure gonna keep this hand. Leyline, like, not as impactful in this matchup as compared to a matchup like, I don't know, like a Phoenix or Greasefang or a Neotraxa, but still helps out a lot. Yeah. But, I mean, we already do have the Scrap Gorger, so maybe it's not too necessary in that sense, but I think it's still fine, obviously. Okay, second Thoughtseize is fine, I suppose. Let's take a look at their hand. Okay, Haven, Troll, Karn. Thinking I'd just take the Haven. Then you go Scrap Gorger next turn. Assuming they have no play next turn. Their turn 2, that is. Then turn 3, they play Troll. Then we just Liliana. Hopefully we draw a land by then, and then we could exile Troll with Scrap Gorger. Also just have second Thoughtseize if something goes wrong. Go for the throat. I could just Thoughtseize the Troll now. Well, no. Try and go for the throat. I think I'm pretty comfortable just getting my Scrap Gorger out. Like if I drew a land, I would feel really comfortable, but removal for the Troll, 2 mana removal for the Troll is like, I think, fine enough for us. Okay, so unfortunately didn't draw the land, so we don't get to go Edict here. But actually, it's actually probably fine enough, because I actually get to Thoughtseize as well. Oh, I totally forgot Leyline was here. My bad, you guys. I guess we don't really have to worry about any of that. Those sort of interactions. My bad. My bad. Ooh. Okay. Guess I take Karn now. So I suppose I just should have Liliana it there. Well, I mean, double spelling is pretty attractive now as well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take Karn, hoping that they won't be able to cast the Storm this game. We don't really have a way of pressuring though, so that's a little unlikely. But I think that's the best we could do. Please, I would love a land. Okay. I mean, Invoke is still nice though. And Liliana can pressure. Yeah, I mean, Leyline is doing work for sure. Not drawing lands here. Okay, so there's their 5th land. They can attack Liliana if they want to. Looks like it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Just go Glyssa. And then I suppose we can attack as well. And then, like, drawing, if they have 6th land for Storm, which I feel like is pretty likely, drawing land would be really, really crucial. Yeah. Okay, so 1 card in hand. Let's see how good this Storm is. Okay, Kiora and Troll. So they draw a card. So really hoping for lands now. That'd be quite incredible. Ah, wow. It's pretty unfortunate. Okay, think I draw a card, try to hit land. Wow. So I could play out second Glissa, get Revolt for Fatal Push for the Troll. I mean, is that worth it? Like, makes their Nykthos worse. I think I'm probably just like not doing anything else with this Glissa this turn anyways, so, or this game. So I think this is like fine. Yes, like still hoping they don't have anything though, and hoping, like if they do, then hoping to draw land. Both these games we've we've had Scrap Gorger, which is fortunate, but not drawing many lands. Okay. Although I mean, like attacking with Glissa helps though, as we saw there. So what is this? Definitely not lair. Oh, what? I could block. Yeah. Okay. Don't think that was the play for them. Shieldred, interesting. Okay, that's pretty nice. Still attack them, and like we could remove counters from Kira, but I think at this point I just like really need to hit lands. Fatal Push. Okay, Shieldred it is, I guess. Keeping permanents in my graveyard, by the way, just for Ren Ultimate, is pretty much like the only thing that matters, slash skews. Okay, I can see it. Wow, okay, I mean, 3 lands, pretty much both games, and we still got there. I was impressed by Leyline of the Void, despite like not drawing lands. Like we still had Scrap Gorger, which, you know, kind of does the same effect as Leyline. But without drawing lands, we were not able to go like what, Liliana minus plus Scrap Gorge to exile a troll. So Leyline definitely putting in work. So yeah, definitely nice to have that around. And otherwise, just really nice to have Scrap Gorger and Invoke in this matchup. See you guys for the next one. Alright, here we are for match number 2. We are on the draw with what looks to be a pretty nice hand. Or not necessarily nice, but definitely a keep nonetheless. See, another green deck. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, so mono green once again with Invasion of Ixalan. Top 5, get a permanent, and then 4 defense, and then creature that could get indestructible. Okay, interesting. What do I take here? Maybe it is just the invasion or the Karn. It's only permanent, so this can't hit like a storm in the festival. I think I'll just take the Karn. It's a little close, but I think that's fine. Could have taken the invasion though. But yeah, on the draw with no Scoos or Scrap Gorger is a little disappointing. Hopefully we're fine though. Also Trophy is a little awkward here as it ramped them. As I think we probably will just have to Trophy. Oh, they go for Kira though. So I guess it's gonna have to be okay. Okay, Thoughtseizes was a nice draw. I guess let's start with that. Ooh. Wow, they drew a Karn and a Storm. They're pretty tight on mana though, so I guess take the Pelugrinos as they get to draw off of it. But we're we're facing down a lot of heat from them. I'll just play the Swamp. Honestly, unfortunately, they didn't have an elf for a fatal push. I think that was the right pick though, that Pelugrinos. Yeah, because if they just Karn here, then that's probably fine. Though it's a little bit annoying. They get like a Darksteel Citadel? Yeah, okay. So now do we Trophy? Yeah. They already have 5 mana and likely, or not unlikely to get 6th one, so just Trophy that. This is also mana efficient. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go Cav. All right. Let's see if we could race them somehow. There's a Rakdos. Okay. Sure. Okay, Scoos is actually not terrible whatsoever. Let's go land. I think probably just have to field that Rakdos so they don't go out of control, and then we have 1 Scoos activation after that. Guess that's the line. Do have 1 force in the deck, which is nice, which I will be getting here. Nothing needs exile just yet, so I'll just pass, and then just pretty much like hoping the Shieldred can do work for us. And yeah, I think I would rather keep up a Scoos activation than push an elf. They have plenty of mana already. Because they have 4 mana after this. So if they don't hit like a Karn, could probably handle a second Cavalier. Okay, that's not terrible. However now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess they can't cast Storm yet, so should be fine. Honestly, Kiora is kind of helping us out. Okay, so there's a Nykthos. Wow, okay. I should have thought about that. Wasn't thinking about them hitting Nykthos off of that. Yeah, I guess that was a notable misplay. Unfortunate, yeah, it's actually pretty crucial. My bad, you guys. Yeah, the hit Karn and another Nykthos. Now they could get like a Cityscape Leveler. Wow. Okay. That probably cost us the game. Pretty unfortunate. So if we exile Storm in response to the Kiora draw, then they likely just have nothing unless they draw something off of the Kiora. And then, what are we drawing? Not quite sure. We have Hive to attack, shoot, and then just like bank on Shield. Doing, why can't I do this? Okay, whatever. Let's go to game 2. At least we know how we want to be sideboarding. So taking out the Wrens, 1 Liliana, and then the Wayfinders. That's how we did that. Hopefully we could draw, like have the sequences as the first match, where we have like Scrap Gorge or Invoke Despair. More removal early on. But yeah, that was close. I wonder how differently the game would have played out if I had exiled. I mean, I guess we'd just get ultra punished with the Nykthos off the Cavalier. But yeah, for sure, just should have. I was thinking about getting Skuza big enough to attack over the Cavalier. That's why I kind of wanted to leave the mana up to eat up a creature. But yeah, I didn't really think of them hitting a Nykthos. I guess it was a little unlikely that they were going to, because they already went through 1. And of course, looking at the top 5 isn't that deep enough, or yeah, that deep. We'll see what we could do here. Wow, this is an interesting hand. It needs some early interaction. I think we're supposed to keep, I don't know. Like Invoke Despair is so good. Shieldred is pretty good. I think it's pretty borderline. I'm gonna keep just to be safe, but there could definitely be better 6-card hands. Looking to draw like removal or like Scrap Gorger basically. Okay, I mean, I guess we can't take their elf here, and they're hoping to hit a land off this Oath of Nissa. Okay, it's a Nykthos though, so they're pretty far away from casting this Troll. Did not want to see land there though. At least we're on the play. Okay, there's the Nykthos. Oh no, they drew a Haven? Ah, come on. Decay. Okay. It's quite nice. I think I just decay this Haven then. Slowly working towards the Invoke Despair. Oh, and it passed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, luckily enough, the turn 1 Thoughtseize was very effective. And then I think I'm just gonna keep like the Invoke Despair in hand. Or rather just Thoughtseize here, honestly. Oh, wow. Okay, that's an interesting hand. Triple Karn, triple Cavalier. Okay, and they can see. Okay, okay. So on the draw is going to be a bit more difficult. Only thing I would cut is probably just like the Liliana. I think I'm fine having one of her though. Oh wow. This hand would be really good if one of these invokes was a land. A snap keep 7. I have to mulligan this. Okay, at least that's a bit better. I think I'm putting back the Terror Sunder. Yeah. I think it's Terror Sunder, but if they have multiple elves, then it's Liliana. But I think on average, we just put back Terror Sunder. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Okay, just try it. I guess that's okay. But not having turn 1 play on the draw is really difficult. I think I'm for sure just gonna decay that. Despite them having Kiora. Okay. So, if we play Scrap Gorger, we can invoke next turn. They could have 5 mana. Yeah, I think we're supposed to do that. Yeah, I don't think going Liliana Plus is really that effective here. Scrap Gorger is a nice draw though, for sure. Karn. Okay. That's with invoked in hand. That's a bit better than the creature, obviously. We get a Haywire Mate. That's fine. So if we invoke, then we get rid of their Might, Othanissa, and Kiora. They still have a Karn activation. They didn't play a land last turn, did they? Oh no, they did. Turn 4. Yeah, they were on the play. Okay. Can also just like Terror Sunder this Karn. I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to invoke Despair here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Definitely need some love from the top of our deck though to get out of this one. And it sucks that we are not able to draw off of this. Oh, they sacrifice Karn. Interesting. So they must have like a Cavalier in hand or land plus Storm the Festival. Yeah, it looks like it. Man, how annoying. Yuck. Oh, jeez, that's nasty. Man, if not for this elf, we would actually be like in a fine position, because we just edict. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So 1 swamp left in the deck. If we field, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left, which I guess is enough to tear asunder the Cavalier. So they just have a backup one. They got this off Oath. I guess that's still the line, though. And then I will just do this main phase. Yeah. And then get rid of the Storm of the Festival. So definitely still need to draw something good to get out of this, because they have a lot of mana, 4 cards in hand. Yep. Kiora also just being really absurd. Yeah. What a stupid deck. Why did they put that in the Nykthos? Wow, and a Storm Festival was the last card in hand? Jeez. Okay, well, definitely just not gonna win this one. Yeah, I mean, I really do wonder if game 1 would have gone differently if we didn't make that misplay of not exiling this Storm Festival. I'll see what they get here, but I'm just gonna concede. And yeah, just that invoke or the leyline draw was pretty unfortunate as well. Okay, sure. Yeah, pretty unfortunate, but that's okay. We at least got 1 match against them, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Alright, here we are for match number 3. We're on the draw with no green mana, but double Fatal Push, opponent mulligans to 6. I think I'll be safe and just mulligan. Oh, okay. Opponent keep 6. Okay, we can at least keep this one. I think I put back Go for the Throat and land. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to bank on this Thoughtseize being good, and Ren is just a good value piece that I feel like we have to keep in this 5-card hand. Ooh, Spirits though is a bit of a nasty matchup. Now I'm hoping now I'm wishing I would have kept the Go for the Throat. That's okay. Let's see if they want to sacrifice. No. Okay, well, for sure, just taking this Curious Obsession. Then they have counterspell for Scrap Gorger. Oh no, they're just gonna go for Shacklegeist. Okay. Okay, and Lilian is actually not terrible. Definitely need to draw just removal off the top, though. Yeah, because these cards are just going to get countered. Okay. Wayfinder. I guess we just run out the Ren. I think that probably eats a counterspell. Okay. And then at least get to save 2 life here with this Overgrown Tomb. But still facing a lot of damage. They still have the Wanderer. If we top deck a removal spell, which is pretty much just what we need, just like a Fatal Push off the top kind of gets us back into it. Or maybe a Shielded. Oh, okay, well, I don't know about that one. That's unfortunate. At least we have Ritual of Sits, though, on the sideboard. No Collective Brutality, though. Okay, I think I'll just concede. Unfortunate, but we move into 5, so I can't really expect much. But yeah, Ritual of Sits for sure in, and then against mono blue spirits I like Duress, but I think against the blue-white deck I don't like that. And then pretty much just gonna cut the invokes and probably gonna have to call it like that. Ren isn't the best either, so maybe we go just 1 Ren, then bring in 1 invoke back in. I think that's probably gonna have to be good enough. Thoughtseize is like great, or not great, but pretty good on the play. On the draw, not the best though. Man, these hands are not the best. Okay, at least we could keep this. I'm gonna put back Ren. Opponent also Mogans. Oh, they Mogan to 5. Okay, so at least the unluckiness is going around, evening out the playing field. But this is a turn 3 Shielded if we hit a land. Curious Obsession, Geistlight Snare. So my initial inclination is take the Sailor, but if they top deck a creature, then we're in pretty bad shape. I'm gonna go for it though. It needs to be like a 1 mana creature to be really effective, so, and needs to be, you know, the card they draw this turn, so I think that's fine. And just nullifies these other 2 cards. Glissa, okay. Okay, it's a pretty good draw. Okay, but we do get the Shielded, fortunately. They can Curious Obsession, but usually if they don't have Counterspell, or like an immediate Petty Theft, then we're in pretty good shape with the Shielded. Okay, let's concede. Yeah, Shielded is really good. So on the draw, Do we want anything back in? I mean, like, like Thoughtseizes on the draw isn't the best. Same thing with like Ren and Liliana. But I think an Invoke Despair, which would be the card that we bring in, is just kind of worse. Could bring in like a Terrace Under though. Hits the Curious Obsession effects. And can just be a 4-mana removal spell. I think I'm just gonna run it back though. Okay, it's a good hand. Only 2 lands, but another turn 3 Shieldred on the draw is a bit worse, but we do have Fatal Push, which is extremely nice. And a Decay, wonderful. So the question is, do we push now? If we wait, they can't get us with like Counterspell or Slip Out the Back. I think I'm just gonna do this now. Like, I wouldn't entirely mind if they countered this with a Counterspell, just because it does kind of open up the gates for Shieldred. But I think just in the long term, we want to keep the board as clear as possible. Okay. And then I think I'm just still gonna go Scrap Gorger here. I was a bit worried about that. Punishes us for not decaying, but I think that's still correct. Decay being uncounterable, they need Slip Out the Back to get rid of this. And I think 4 cards in hand. I feel like they probably have a Counterspell, so I don't necessarily want to run out this Shieldred. But Decay is kind of like not really mana efficient. Besage as well, it's interesting. Can't get rid of the Curious Obsession at the very least. Now, you know, we could go Glissa plus Besage. It is uncounterable. Don't entirely... well... Then if they counter Glissa, then we're doing nothing. So I think it's probably just Decay, unfortunately. I guess I'll do it in their upkeep. So if they do have a Slip Out the Back, then at least they're not going to be attacking. Sailor. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Didn't really think of that card. Okay, so that's max punishment for us. Wow. Okay. At the very least, we could still Besage you the Curious Obsession, which I think is what we'd have to do. I mean, looks like... Yeah, I think we just have to go for that. Looks like they missed their land drop. I guess technically I should have exiled Push. That's okay. But now Ritual is quite live draw. I guess we just jam Shieldred. Don't think there's any counterspell that gets us, so let's go for it. Close game for sure, close match overall. But we're facing 7, 8 damage at the very least. So we need to preferably top deck a removal spell for the Phantom. Or just have this Invoke Despair resolve. Okay, well, does that kill us? 5, 9, not quite. We're at 1. No, it's just Ritual of Sit or Bust, I think. Second shielded. Man, that's really unfortunate. I wonder if we were just supposed to decay on our turn. I don't know. It's close. Okay. Yeah, because, I don't know. If we decay on our turn, then we're obviously just, like, put way far behind if they have Slip Out the Back, which I felt like they had. And at the very least, they just spend their turn 3 or whatever it was casting Spell Queller. We definitely missed out on some draw steps for removal spells, though. Only drew 1, right? Yeah, only drew 1 removal spell, and then the Invoke Despair just kind of being awkward in hand. Yeah, Spirits is always a really, really close matchup. I think blue-white is a bit better for us rather than, or as compared to mono blue, but for sure still a tough matchup. Alright, here we are for match number 4. On the play, the hand we have to mulligan, unfortunately. Man, into a 1-lander. I think this is also a mulligan. Hoping for some better matchups here. Okay, opponent kept 7. I guess we just keep these 3 cards. And then I think I'm still supposed to turn 1 Thoughtseize. Hidden Strings. Okay, Lotus Field. So I think I'm just gonna take Impulse here. They don't have an entirely good hand. They have Stage, but no Lotus Field. So they're pretty far away from casting the Pour, and they're pretty desperate to just Grace is a pretty good draw. Pretty desperate to just find a Lotus Field here. Interesting that they went double green here. And usually they prioritize blue mana. Vizier, okay. So I'm just gonna push Grazer, I think. They still have just these 3 cards in hand. Wow. So unlucky. So now they have a Pour for the pages. Jeez. Okay, so discards Mastermind's acquisition, so probably didn't find a Lotus field. Okay, at least there's a land. I think we're just gonna go for Glissa this turn, but we're just like doing nothing to interact with them, so we still not really in good shape. At least we hit a land there, it was nice. Temple, okay. Scry to the top. Uh-oh. Okay. No blocks, okay. Interesting. Ah, just another land though. Shield Druid. Yeah, I guess that's definitely something we would want. I was thinking if we could have stacked those the other way around, but no, because this is first rake. Show me game 2. Okay, so it looks like they top decked the Lotus field, or just someone's crying, okay. So they have 3 mana, then after Hidden Strings, they have 7. So, good amount of mana. If they have like a Pour Over the Pages or Impulse or something after that, then it's pretty good. We're likely dead after that. Behold the Beyond, okay. So, probably got Hidden Strings, Pour Over the Pages. Another Pour Over the Pages, maybe. Another Hidden Strings. Oh, and a Leer. Yeah, okay. So they have Impulse, Pour for card draw, and then like if they make black mana, they could have the Acquisition or another Behold the Beyond. They had Ultimatum in hand. I guess now they get like Dark Petition. They've gone through all of their hidden strings though, so maybe like another pour of the pages. Okay. Brings back Mastermind's Acquisition. Okay. And then they have Dark Petition as well. Yep, okay. Fair enough. So yeah, we're turn off from beating them there. Not too dissatisfied. We get a lot of cards post sideboard though, which is really nice. Yeah, like these 9 cards are just like pretty great for us. Did see the, I guess they could be running the Hope Tender, but I still think Decay is probably not ideal. And sorry, did I say Decay? Fatal Push and Decay are still both not ideal. Ren is pretty slow, and then Invoke Despair is slow as well. Maybe Ren is just better than Invoke though. I think this is probably gonna be good enough. Maybe like 1 push is better than Invoke. Alright, on the play with terrible hands. Mulligan this, at least mulligans get better with ley lines and the amount of sideboard cards we have. I think we'll have to keep this one. Nothing spectacular, but still a keep. And don't like putting back Glissa, but I think it may just be correct here. Opponent has lost connection. I think I'll keep the trophy around. Lotus Field. Whoa. Okay. Well, definitely just gonna take this Balagad. And they have no lands now. Okay, so they top decked a Temple of Mystery, which was probably the best top deck they could have had in the 53 cards in their deck. Bottom though, so still looking to be alright. And yeah, Scrap Gorger is probably just the play here. Could trophy that temple to try to color screw them, but usually they play islands over forest, if I remember correctly. And yeah, just Liliana here. Ooh, I guess I probably should have played out this hive rather than the green source. That's okay though. Wait a minute, what is happening? So, interesting, okay. So they topped extremely well. Huh. Okay, sure. So I guess now I discard trophy. Impulse. Also, I forgot to exile with Scrap Gorger and end step. Hopefully that doesn't cost us anything. It's probably like the easiest thing to forget in this deck. But yeah, geez, did they... And they discarded Botanical Sanctum. Wow. They drew pretty well. So they could go... I'm guessing they just go like Lotus Field and Vizier cycle. Yeah. They could do a lot here, but usually with one Lotus Field, it's pretty tough for them to win. Second Vizier played, okay. I guess I'll start by attacking. Okay, I think I'll just edict this away. Whoa, and they're just passing. Crazy. Okay, fine by me. So the thing about edicting there is then now we're pretty far off from ultimating, which would be pretty detrimental for them, obviously. I guess we could start by plussing. I think I just discard second Glissa, Lotus Field. Okay. Now I don't think I'm gonna activate Hive. Just for don't think it matters too much what we take here. In case we draw a Necromancer, Thoughtseize, even like a Leyline would be alright. Okay, or duress, yes, perfect. Supreme verdict, whoa. Okay, that's terrifying. I guess we just take that. If they have land, like untapped land off the top, they can go hidden strings and pour over the pages. Maybe it is just hidden strings though. Wait, can they? Yeah, they could just Supreme Verdict though next turn with hidden strings, and yeah, I'll just take hidden strings. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, that's a good draw. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I'm gonna activate Castle here. Yeah, my life total doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna attack first, though. Go for, yuck. That's a terrible draw. Okay, there goes Supreme Verdict. Let's activate Castle Lock the Lane. Duress, Thoughtseize. What? Dang, okay. Well, I guess we're insured against a Leer, but I don't know, I feel like we're pretty dead here with double pour over the pages in hand. Man, they just had the luckiest turn of events this game. Remember we Thoughtseize them turn 1, and they had Bolligid Recovery plus Lotus Field is the only lands. We take the Bolligid. They have no lands. They go Temple Mystery off the top, go Island turn 2 into Lotus Field, and it's just like, okay, how are we supposed to play around that? Yeah, can't do anything about that. Even like drawing Shield Druid, like Necromentia, anything other than these cards. Oh, Supreme Verdict though. Okay. But like, I guess we'd, I don't know if we'd rather have Terra Sunder than this Go for the Throat. Mainly just here for Lear, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go one bottom. Wow, and they're just gonna pass turn? Okay, I thought I was completely dead there. I guess the go for the throat is doing work though here. Kind of, not really. Shieldred. Whoa. Yeah, I guess that's the play. Kill that, and Shieldred, and plus. Discards Thespian Stage. So, what do they have in hand now? What did they keep? Impulse. Okay. They can only draw one more card. Okay, so the Impulse, and then... Oh gosh, is this an ultimatum? Are you kidding me? Dark Petition. Put 4 mana afterwards. What do they get here? Oh, I have no clue. Oh, they just conceded, okay. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure we would have been dead there, but man. I guess we got it there. So, do we want to change anything? So we saw Supreme Verdict. Oh, and Voyaging Satyr. So I guess maybe like a push for a go for the throat. Sure. I think that's fine. Yeah. Because like go for the throat can hit Vizier, but it's better than Decay because it can hit Lear as well. Okay, so on the draw for game number 3, no green mana, Leyline though, and Liliana. Oh gosh. Am I keeping this? I feel like I'm not supposed to. Opponent mulligans to 6. If we draw like any land, then we're like in pretty good shape because we do have Liliana, but I think it's a mulligan, unfortunately. Ooh. Opponent mulligans to 5. I think we keep this. Put back Ren. Like we have Thoughtseize. We're on the draw. We just need 1 land, and then we're like pretty decent. And then like Necromancer's Premier as well. But yeah, it's close. One top. Did not want to see that. Oh man, you kidding me? Okay. Whoa, Lear and a part of the pages. Lotus Field and Thespian Stage though. Okay. Well, Leyline completely turns off Lear. So yeah. But like we still are doing absolutely nothing. And a top deck Besage, you've got to be kidding me. What in the world? Okay, at least it ramps us, but like what? Oh my gosh. What in the world is happening? Man, I've been getting the worst luck as of late. I swear. Okay, I guess I name hidden strings. Unfortunate that they already have Lotus Field and Thespian Stage, but I think the second best is just hidden strings. Oh, and I had one in hand, okay. Leyline of Sanctity, wow. Verdict, Zakama, okay. Gargaroth as well. Jeez. So, gosh, so disappointing that they had that. Like now we're just dead to the 3-4 and 2-2, you know? So disappointing they had the Besage. So don't play Leer, so they must have drawn like an impulse or something. We can just hardcast Leyline. Or just go for Glissa. I think it's just Glissa here. I think we need to have some sort of pressure on them. We could at the very least just have hold up one Scrap Gorge or Exile. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay, they just didn't play this out. And there's still draw Supreme Verdict. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Another Glissa. Okay, I guess that's the play. Really hope they don't top deck a Pour over the pages. I feel like we're still supposed to name hidden strings, but Pour over the pages is like extremely scary. Okay, there's the Leer. Thespian Stage. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, perfect. The one go for the throat we kept in. What? That's why they played it out? Okay. What? I guess we did see 2 verdicts. What? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm still gonna play out my Scrap Gorger, I think. Yeah. Okay, dark petition, but no spell mastery. I have no clue what they get. Maybe just a pour over the pages for next turn. Field of Ruin. It's pretty nice. Thoughtseize, wow, okay. So what are we doing this turn? I guess just Thoughtseize, hold up Field of Ruin. Yeah, Thoughtseize was a critical draw. They got Gargaroth. Oh, okay. So Field of Ruin, and then yeah, I think I should just pass. Oh yeah. I guess we had go for the throw for that, but okay. I'm glad they're thinking about not doing their main win condition. What? What in the world is happening? Man, these top decks are making me scared. Okay, Vizier. It's good. No way. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Man. So I was debating fielding the stage there, but I don't think it's completely necessary. I don't know, like I'm assuming we're dead. I don't know. Matches like this are just like really disappointing. Like they had just like the perfect top deck there into drawing Ultimatum. Like come on. Because I mean, like, how many port over the pages have they gone through? 1, 2. So I guess they get that. Already exiled. Oh no. I guess Mastermind's Acquisition and a Dark Petition. I don't know. 1 minute on the clock though. Okay, Omniscience, Pour, Behold the Beyond. So we know they have 1 Lotus Field in hand and 1 Unknown. So how do we feel about just giving them the Omniscience? I think we do that. They're already going to have like a lot of mana off this Pour over the pages in the 2 Lotus Fields. And then, yeah, like I feel like we just can't give them this. But for the sake of argument, like let's take, if we take Omniscience, Behold the Beyond, Pour over the Pages. Yeah, I'm just not gonna give. I'll just not gonna give them Behold the Beyond. Take Omniscience. Rather take Behold the Beyond and let them have Omniscience. Sorry, my brain is just fried at the moment. So discard the Lotus field. So 4 cards in hand. Balagad the Leer. That we can respond to. Vizier. Okay. What? So they're going to... They want to cycle this. Okay. So I'll just push it. Yeah, that's perfect. At least I think this is perfect. They can see it. Wow, what a match that was. My gosh. They got pretty lucky. We just like barely had enough resources to stay in there. And yeah, like letting them have omniscience is sometimes just the play, as we saw there. Yeah, really close match. My brain is completely fried, but I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, here we are for match number 5 on the play, playing for the 3 and 2. Gonna have to mulligan this one. I've had a good number of mulligans this league. Can we keep this on 6? I guess probably we're supposed to. Put back a Field of Ruin. And then I'll just lead on a Blooming Marsh. Opponent kept 7 though. Okay, hopefully this isn't Rakdos, although it definitely looks like it is. Did not like drawing land there. Oh, okay. Even worse, potentially, it's just mono black. Draw Ren, though. Which I guess is not bad. But still a tough matchup. We have 3 cards compared to their 7. They could have a lot of really nasty plays right now. Ren, though, is probably like really good in this matchup, if I had to imagine. Second waste not. Ooh, and a pass. How interesting. Okay. Okay, so they read black. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, it's still a pass though? Interesting. I was thinking like if they had any amount of targeted discard, I guess maybe not like a go blank, but if they had like a Thoughtseize, I'd just like push my own scrap over there, you know? But okay, interesting. So I wonder if they play any mountains. I guess we'll try to find out. We get Ren ultimate next turn if we, want to. Probably just still gonna plus though. I mean, well, ultimate plus Field of Ruin could be pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they're gonna be doing here. Yeah, this is completely fine. I think I like doing this on draw step. Okay, so they do run at least one mountain. Good to know. And there's a Thoughtseize, so we can't... Can we do this? I guess we can. Okay. It does obviously die. I guess I should have tapped my itself to pay for that, but it's okay. Dreadbore? Oh, you're kidding. What? Oh. Okay, I don't know how we win this now. Jeez. Wow, into Liliana. Right before ultimating, like, oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, like, this is just gonna get edicted, but I guess we play it. Man, usually red-black decks don't even play Dreadbore anymore. Nothing? What? What the heck? Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess we're top decking. Oh, they drew it Den though. Basically just like don't want any cards in my hand. Okay, that's fine. Just want to be drawing Invoke Despair, basically. Not that. Man, like imagine if we had one more turn with Ren. Like, I feel like we're in a winning position from there. Jeez. I got 8 life too, oh my gosh. Didn't even use the Liliana there. Yep. Man. Disappointing, wow. Like, even if they didn't draw that Den of the Bugbear, we still had some game, but yeah. Okay, well, Terror Thunder seems to be nice. I think same thing with Shieldred. Probably not much else though. I guess we could trim on removal. I think I still want my Thoughtseizes. Or although maybe like on the, yeah, I'm on the play. I think I'll trim one. I think Fatal Push is good enough. I mean, they still could have Harvester, and at the very least, Fatal Push is still good against their main lands. Man, where are these hands? Jeez. Okay, that's better. Opponent kept 7. I think I'm just gonna put back this Fatal Push. I think I'm gonna keep Invoke Despair, just because it's, I would imagine, really crucial in this matchup. And on a mulligan to 6, I'm gonna keep powerful cards like that. Okay, and no turn on Thoughtseize, fortunately. Wow, Wayfinder could be nice. Oh no, if they didn't have Thoughtseize, I'm feeling a push, so I'm just not gonna play that out though. Still nothing though, wow. Okay, I guess now we play Wayfinder. Although it looks like it's gonna just die here. Okay. Man, I was about to say like we get max punished by Waste Not into Thoughtseize, but fortunately they didn't have it. So jeez. Like that would have been extremely unlikely, but gosh, would have been terrible. Liliana. Okay. I think unfortunately I still have to decay the Waste Not. Discard Scoos. Guess I play at Wayfinder. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe Gliss has the play there, but they just Edict, so. And we're just, like, really, really hoping to draw 5th land. And a Fable? Jeez. Okay. Well, please land off the top. Okay, I guess I leave that in hands to discard. Man, we're just like getting no help whatsoever. Choose not to use Fable. Oh, Thoughtseize. What the heck? That's so stupid. Unreal. Okay. Okay, so post-league, looking back at the deck, I think we have an incredible mono-green matchup, so I really don't think we're supposed to worry about that one loss. Of course, we won against them match 1. The Spirits matchup was extremely close, could have gone either way. And then, like, that Waste Not matchup was, I feel like it's pretty good for us, especially we have quad Invoke Despair in our deck, and the Wrens help out a bunch as well. So I feel like the deck is good. I mean, If anything, honestly, I'd probably just add in an extra scrap gorger for possibly the third wayfinder, but I'll do some thinking. Could possibly just run this back. But yeah, like got extreme variance against like pretty much like the last two matchups. I really do wonder if we didn't make that misplay, or if I didn't make that misplay in that match 2 against Mono Green, if that would have gone any differently, if we could have got that win there as a result. But obviously we aren't going to be able to tell, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Just been having like every decision matters. It's just like so frustrating. Like we just make one mistake and then the whole game is just lost because of that. And then, you know, going 2-3, 2-3, 1-4, 3-2 is just like not sustainable. So hopefully we could turn some things around. I thought that the ley lines were pretty nice in the sideboard. I still don't know if I like Necromentia. That's kind of been like the next card that I'm thinking about cutting possibly. It was pretty good against Lotus Field, but like against the other decks like Atraxa, like the Neoform Atraxa deck or Creativity, it's often just like not enough, I found. So I may cut that for something else. But again, we'll see in the future how I feel about that. That being said, though, thank you to the two new patrons. Really appreciate you guys' support. Of course, all the patrons. Love all of you guys. With that being said, though, hopefully you enjoyed the video despite the not the best results as of late, but I'm still having fun, and it's nice to test out these new cards. Okay, well, I'll see you guys for the next one.